Morning.
Morning.
It's Monday, September 17th, and what a weekend of loads going on. How was your weekend?
Good. Pretty quiet, but good.
I had loads on, really. I was at a child's birthday party yesterday.
What age?
2.
Oh, they're the best birthday
and
parties.
It was good crack. There was a bouncy castle there.
Cool.
I didn't go on the bouncy castle because I was after being at training and I was quite sore.
Oh, yeah,
and stiff.
okay, yeah.
So, but everyone was like, "Oh, you should go out," and I was like, "I really want to."
You'd have to be in the fullness of your health for a bouncy castle.
Yeah, well, the kids, in fairness, made full use of it, as you would imagine.
Good.
Weather-wise this morning, let us know how your weekend was, by the way. We're going to see, it's actually dry outside now, will be for mostly for the morning. However, into the afternoon, very strong winds are expected, and we're going to see some very heavy showers as well. Very warm today, 19 we're going to see highs of today.
I feel it's warm, yeah. When I was coming into work, I'm a little bit warm, too warm. I probably should take this jacket off. Right, we're going to check out today's papers in full as usual. We do that at about 7:10 and again 8:10 during the show. But let's have a quick look at them now. Irish Examiner front page, some bad news for banking customers because we could be all hit with higher fees, with increased mortgage rates or lower deposit rates if the bailed out banks are forced to start repaying taxes, according to a new report. Also on the front page of the Irish Examiner, did you see this footage from the bookies in Glenmore?
I did, yeah, shocking stuff.
A plucky pensioner hailed as a hero after fighting off armed raiders who tried to rob his local bookies. Now, he didn't work there or anything, right?
No, he was the video. The worker's behind the counter, and he's outside the counter. He says sitting down, either writing on the docket or watching the telly, one or the other. Kind of unbeknownst what's happening to him, and the next thing he takes on the three of them.
God help him, though. I mean, whatever about being loyal to your local butcher or baker. I mean, being loyal to the bookie. They probably have taken a load of money off that man. He's in his 80s. But anyway, he's on the front page of the Irish Examiner. Here's something I heard Pat talking about last night in the Sunday Selection. Almost 1 in 5 motorists have admitted to locking their keys in their car at some stage. Did you hear Pat talking about it?
I did that. I didn't hear him talking about it last night.
Pat did it on Christmas Day.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, he went out for the Christmas Day swim.
And he left his car.
Then he was in his wet swimming togs. With no keys.
Brilliant.
On Christmas Day. You've done it, have you?
I did it in college. I had a Mitsubishi Mirage. It was a Jap import. I loved it.
Oh, I know them, yeah.
Yeah, it was a great car.
Yeah.
But it only had 4 gears. 4 forwards in reverse.
All you need.
And an AM radio, as you do.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got out one day, locked the door and walked off, and then realised I'd left the key in the ignition. And it was one of those ones where you put down the button and you hold the hand as you close the door.
Oh, right,
And then that was it. So I had to take a buddy's car, go home, get the spare. It was a disaster.
Damn. Also in the Irish Examiner, a photograph of Sunita Puspur as well. Fantastic news for Irish rowing. You might have spotted it on our Facebook page as well, where we're keeping people up to date. The O'Donovan brothers, world champions on Saturday, and she's a world champion as well. And she's pictured on the front page of the Examiner hugging Gary. That's pretty cool, isn't it? He was there to cheer her on, which is really nice to see. Lots of good camaraderie going on in the rowing world.
And if you're interested, go to Twitter and go to RTE Sports Twitter more specifically, and watch the boys' direct post race interview.
Okay.
Again, typical O'Donovan brothers, you won't be disappointed.
Excellent. The Dublin ladies broke the Cork hearts yesterday. I'm sorry, Andrew, to all your brethren.
Credit where it's due. I watched the whole game. Dublin were class. Absolutely brilliant to watch. I
was listening to some of it on the radio and it sounded really good.
The pace of the game was ferocious.
Yeah.
But Dublin were brilliant and well-deserved winners, in fairness.
And there is a lot of talk about women's football. There was over 50,000 people in Croke Park yesterday, which is great. And the fact that it's a nice brand of football that they're playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They actually want to play football.
Yeah, it's decent, yeah.
You wouldn't say that about a lot of the men's county teams at the moment. Warning that asylum seekers are at risk of homelessness because of a lack of space is another headline in the Irish Times today. And the Irish Mirror as well. Passengers left stranded at Dublin Airport after Aer Lingus cancelled New York flight on hours' notice. God, that would be awful. And there's another photograph of Golden Girl Ireland's. Am I saying her name right? Sunita.
Yeah.
Puspur.
Puspur, yeah.
She's in the front page of the Times Ireland edition as well. And Brendan Howlin attacked by his party members over a lacklustre leadership, and a lot of the party members in Labour calling for a change in leadership.
Yeah, Labour are trending this morning as well in Ireland. They opened their thinking at the weekend with the hashtag A New Republic, so that's trending trending since yesterday. Sunita Puspur is also trending, as Elaine mentioned, winner of the gold, our second goal of the weekend. COYBIG, come on you boys, come on you girls in green, I should say. Hang on, I mixed that up. Come on you girls in blue. It's COYGIB. Dublin ladies, as we mentioned, were outstanding yesterday. And HIAC is also trending. I had to Google this. It's Hell in a Cell. WWE's Hell in a Cell finished about an hour and a half ago. And I listen to this. Brock Lesnar turned up and ruined the main event. No one won it.
Brock Lesnar
turned up.
Oh,
Jeff
no.
Hardy got stretchered off after falling off the top of the cage.
Okay. What is this, WWE?
WWE, yeah, one of their main events last night. And there was a tap out not spotted by the referee.
What does that mean?
Somebody tapped out, but the referee didn't spot it, and then he went on and won it.
Oh, right.
Awful controversy. By the way, I have no idea what any of this means. But anyway, I know who Brock Lesnar is, and I know who Jeff Hardy is.
Oh, I didn't know any of those people were. How is this going along with it?
Yeah, anyway, Hell in a Cell is trending in Ireland as well this morning. There's a guy also in the papers this morning. He won, I don't know what this is, I tried to find it, but all the stories I found are just about him and his big win again. But he won a punching above your weight competition a couple of years ago. He's a 33-year-old lad, and he's now won again. Basically, fellas were saying he had this girlfriend and she was absolutely way out of his league, and they're happily married since with 2 lovely children. But they have won a scratch card. On a scratch card, they won £1 million. So they've won for the second
What scratch
time.
card can you win £1 million on?
It's one of the UK ones, but
nice. Okay.
Yeah, so £1 million they collected their cheque over the weekend.
So mean, isn't it?
Very mean. Very mean, by the way. And the fact that he made headlines for it as well.
He's winning in life now.
Winning in life is right. And 1 in 5 people believe that a work colleague has cursed them.
Oh, as in like put a hex on you?
Yeah. I'll give you the full details
go that far.
But yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Show and tell time.
Show and tell. I forgot show and tell, but there's something in my pocket that I really want to see because I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Actually, will we play a really fun game where you put your... Oh, I know what it is. You put your hand in my pocket and figure out what it is.
Okay.
You can't look. It's not disgusting now or anything. I just don't know why it's there. Go on. Give it a dig around. Oh, did you guess?
Oh, I didn't guess.
You were to guess.
Pulled it out. Is this
It's a nail clippers.
Sorry, I was supposed to guess. Yeah, sorry.
I don't even really cut my nails. They just break.
I dropped it in there.
I don't know why it's there. Maybe it came out of a cracker or something. It looks like cheap crap, does it?
It's tiny anyway.
Anyway, that's my show and tell. I spent my weekend doing my nails.
Yeah.
Because I'm a girl.
That's my show and tell.
Oh, God, that looks unreal.
Chocolate biscuit cake, right? Now that
Did you make that?
No, to be fair, that's a Google image.
Oh, right.
I was going to take a picture of the one I was eating, but I had eaten it. The car park next door to us, Mairead works in there. I was at a child's birthday party yesterday. She was there. She made her own homemade chocolate biscuit cake.
I know Mairead a few years now. She's never given me any cake.
So I arrived in yesterday to the party, and there was 3 cakes there. A cheesecake, a massive kind of sponge birthday cake.
What kind of cheesecake?
Bailey's cheesecake. And then this chocolate biscuit cake. And everyone was like, oh, pick which one you want. I was like, I'll have all 3 first of all. But I did have some of Mairead's chocolate biscuit cake, lads, and it's kind of reignited my love for chocolate biscuit cake. Because they can be quite filling, as you know. Yeah, there was marshmallows and everything in it. It was unbelievable.
I think the first couple of them I had years ago weren't good, and so it turned me off them. And then lately I've had such good ones.
This was unreal anyway. So
the marshmallow's important, I think, is it? Was she heavy-handed with the marshmallow?
No, it was absolutely perfection. This thing was just unreal. So I would have taken an actual picture of the cake, only I had eaten it before I thought, I should do this marshmallow. Spitting crumbs everywhere. So let us know what you did for the weekend, if you got up to anything, if you were at anything on over the weekend. I passed the Ballymac Vintage Rally that we were giving away tickets for it all last week. Looked like there was a good crowd there.
Great stuff.
And they got the weather for it as well. So
brilliant.
If you were doing anything, let us know what it was, and you can comment here on the video as per usual.
And we're live on Radio Kerry in about 1 minute's time, so join us for that.
Coffee time. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Good luck.